My name is Lavery Gorsline, and my speech today will be about American football or gridiron football. A lot of people ask where American football originated, and that is New Brunswick, New Jersey, near the northeastern part of the United States. The first game was played between Rutgers and Princeton in November 6, 1869. That game took the basic rules of soccer, and they just were able to hit more, and that is what gave it its name, rough soccer. American football took the rules of British soccer, and later on, a man named Walter Camp, he's known as the father of American football, he took the soccer rules and mixed in rugby, which was starting to get popular at that time, and he merged them together to create what is like what we know as American football. He created the line of scrimmage, the system of downs, the 4-down system, and the forward pass. That was not a thing before Walter Camp created that. This boosted the popularity of the game, and more innovators kept adding on into the mid 1960s, where the AFL, which was a football competitor of the NFL, started gaining popularity, and then the NFL, who was rivaling at that time, in 1966, they came together to have the first ever Super Bowl. This was played with the AFL's Kansas City Chiefs and the NFL's Green Bay Packers. They battled it out, and the NFL eventually won, with the Green Bay Packers taking home what would later be known as the Lombardi Trophy. There's also college, where the American football originated from. There's also youth league, where there's Pee Wee flag football, which is another growing subdivision of football. Flag football is becoming more and more popular, even getting some pro leagues are becoming a thing. There's high school football, which is very popular in local towns. There's also arena football, where Kurt Warner came from, and a lot of other well-known players came from that. Evolutions that are going on right this instant. New kickoff that was introduced this year, where the players aren't lined up directly in front; they're back, and a lot of other rules. Improved helmets. The helmet evolution originally just started with a leather padding with nothing. Then it became a plastic with a singular face bar on it. And then later it eventually became more face guards into what we know now, which is a hard plastic inside padding and a large face mask to protect the players. And then just every year they're creating something, new rules to help improve player safety. The new kickoff is one of it. The helmets are one of that. The hip drop tackle, a rule that was introduced this year to help protect leg injuries. Targeting and helmet-to-helmet contact to improve what everyone is afraid of CTE and a lot of other brain disorders that were found out to be the cause from football. What makes the game so popular is the athleticism of the pro athletes and even some of the younger college, high school, even Pee Wee at some points. Physicality. Everyone loves a good big hit every once in a while. It makes the game more dangerous, but that's also, humans have had a history of loving brutality. The gladiator fights in ancient Rome, the public executions in older times, and we've calmed down, thankfully, from that. And now, boxing, there's also that. Just bigger hits that don't lead to death. The accessibility of it, just get an oval, or even just a remote like this. You can throw that. I mean, you can do whatever with football, and footballs aren't cheap. If you want to go buy a football, you can go buy that and you use that. I mean, it is very accessible. The simplicity of the rules, if you just want the basic rules, don't hit each other in the head, don't hold onto the collar, don't. The rules are really simple. As you get older, the rules become more complicated, but that is to protect safety because younger kids don't really hit that hard and do too much damage to other kids. And that is my speech.